Hello guys, welcome to our Oops course for beginners, and this is a module number 7, and we are going to see access modifiers in Oops. So what are the access modifiers we are going to see in this session or in this lecture. So now we are going to see what is access modifier or introduction to access modifier. So access modifier or access specifiers are the essential concept in object oriented programming. They control the visibility and accessibility of classes, methods and variables and other members within a program. So it is very important statement, you have to understand this. They control the visibility and accessibility of classes, methods, variables and other members within a program. So this is a major thing of the access modifier, or it is also known as access specifier. Now, proper use of access modifier enhance encapsulation, data hiding and code organization. So this is a benefit of access modifier. Now we are going to see types of access modifiers. So there are four types of access modifiers. First one is public, second one is private, third one is protected and last one is default. So access modifier topic is also very important. It can be also asked in interview. Interviewer can ask the what is access modifier or what is access specifier, and he can also told you, he can also ask you to explain all these four access modifiers. Okay, so there are public, private, protected and default or package private access modifiers. So these are the types. Now we are going to see in detail public access modifier. So public members have the widest accessibility, means it can be accessed from anywhere, and this is a very widest accessibility. So now often used for methods and attributes that need to accessible from various part of program. So when we need to access the our methods and attributes from anywhere, then we use public access modifier. It facilitates communication between the different classes and modules. So this is very important thing of public access modifier, because it will not restrict to our it will not restrict the accessibility of any methods, classes or attributes. So this is a very useful thing in our program. If we want to access a method from anywhere, then we use public. As we can see that in our public static void main we use public keyword or public access modifier, because we have to access the main method from everywhere or anywhere of the program. Now we are going to see private access modifier. So as its name suggests that private members are accessible only within the class they are defining. So it can be only accessible within the same class. It will not accessible out of the class. So this is known as private access modifier. So it have very best restriction. If we want to make our data very secure, then we use private access modifier. It is also used in encapsulation. In encapsulation we use private access modifier. So it also used for private access modifier in encapsulation. It ensures data integrity and prevents direct manipulation from outside the class. So if you are making any app or website and you want to make your data very private, then you use private access modifier to your attributes or variables, like your account details, bank account details you have to make private, then use private access modifier. Then it encourages the use of getter and setter methods to access private data. So if you want to access the attributes outside the class of private, then you can use getter method and setter method. Getter will get the data of that attribute and setter will be change the value of that attribute. So but this method should be public, and this can be used to access the private data. Now we are going to see protected access modifier. So protected members are accessible within the class and its subclass. So it can be accessible in the class, but it can be also accessible from our child class. So this is the protected, so it have moderate accessibility and moderate restriction. So it allows controlled access from child class or subclass or derived class. It promotes code reusability and extension. It is useful for exposing specific functionality to derived classes. So this is the protected access modifier. Then last one is default access modifier. So default means if you don't provide any access modifier, then it will automatically given to default access modifier. So automatically it will be a default access modifier. So members without any explicit access modifier are accessible within the same package, and it balances between encapsulation and code organization within package. It avoids it avoids uh, It avoids overexposing internal details while allowing collaboration. So sorry guys, there is some mistake, and because of that this is annotation is happen. Okay, now it is clear. Okay, so now we are going to see applications of access modifier. So access modifiers are used in encapsulation. As we have seen, in encapsulation we use private access modifier. Access modifiers restrict direct access to internal details, promoting data encapsulation and abstraction. Okay, now we are going in security means it will provide security while using private access modifier. And it will provide code organization. It will organize the code in well manner. It will use in inheritance. Protected access support inheritance by allowing subclasses to access superclass members. Okay, now we are going to end our session by seeing the summary. So we have seen access modifier. So access modifier provides accessibility and visibility of our class members. Then there are four types of access modifiers. First one is public, private, protected, and one is default. So we have seen all the details of our all four uh, access modifiers. Then we have seen applications, and we are going to see uh, further further topics in our further lectures. So this is all about access modifiers or access specifiers. So this is very important topic. It can be asked in interview as an interview question, and this is all about our this session. And if you understand all the things, then please like, share, and comment below that you have understood all these things. And if you have any doubt, then please ask the question in our comment box. I will be happy to answer all the question. Thank you guys. Bye bye.